States, obviously. And as I've been telling you for a long time, things are getting really nasty. We see what's happened with the supply chains, and I mentioned this yesterday, the ships offshore, the containers sitting and not being able to get transported or getting materials transferred to them, the rail lines being basically slowed down, even stopped. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, they're turning off the economy. And I think anybody knows that. I went to get gas this morning in Salt Lake City at a Costco. It's now $4 a gallon for premium, which is what I use in my car because I'm trying to extend its life. But at any rate, the point is that the shelves are getting bare. Energy is getting more scarce. We have all of these different things happening with what apparently are attacks on the grid. Hello, Marshall, how you doing? Attacks on the grid, cyber attacks, warnings from the elites that there are going to be all of these different cyber pandemics, et cetera, et cetera. In other words, as I've said, they're attacking us on multiple fronts, in depth, and with full spectrum dominance. So I've been watching as people have been warning about the problem with the shutdowns and the supply, especially food and basic necessities. Well, I received a bit of information yesterday and further this morning that on certain military bases, and I imagine this is throughout the entire military, and I don't know about the enlisted ranks, okay, but apparently amongst the officers, especially the higher up officers, 04, 05, etc., they're being told to get their houses in order with what's coming. Now, what they're saying is that they need to go out and get food, water, and supplies now.
All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start saying all praise and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakadash. Double honor to our apostle, Elder Great Millstone. Peace and mercy be unto the Lord's elect out there and their families, and making their bodies a living sacrifice and supporting the ministry. All right, to you I say shalom. And the video that you just listened to and are watching, it was uploaded by the brothers in Chicago. Let me see what their page was, because they have multiple pages. GMS Chicago on air. And yeah, you know what I'm saying. It says Edom insider warning us to get our house in order, and then it says it's time. And this is the times that we've been speaking about, starting with the apostles on down. You know what I'm saying, and even further than them, like their elders, like Elder Ariar. I mean, Elder High Priest Ariar. You know what I'm saying, King Marshall and so forth and so on. Elder Yaikwab. You know what I mean, Abba Bibbins. But yeah, basically we're entering the last days of the last days, man. So you know, without further ado, man, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 19. It says, "Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the Lord's servant, seeing many things, but thou observest not, opening the ears, but he heareth not," man. And this is, you know what I mean, this is for Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, verse 18 says, "Hear ye deaf, and look ye blind, that ye may see," man. This is he's referring to Yahweh Shemel Shah, is referring to Israel, man, because Israel, they're the perfect, they are the righteous, they're his servant, man. All right, but right now, man, 2/3 of our people, they're blind, spiritually, man. You know what I'm saying? They can physically see, like our people physically see and hear, you know, the words that we're bringing out, and the stories, and, you know, the articles the brothers bring out, and even the things that's on the news, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just they don't have the eyesight, they don't have the the spiritual eyes to receive and understand the times that we're living in, man. And ultimately, man, that's gonna be their downfall, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do not understand the times that we're living in, man, you're gonna be caught out there. And ultimately, man, if you don't have the blood of Yahweh Shem Shah covering you, that's what's gonna be basically, your ass. That's gonna be the end all be all for you. And Lord willing, you know what I mean. How about you, Shai, cover me and the Akim, you know what I'm saying, for these times to come. But this is Matthew chapter 7, verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And that's you know what I mean, that's something that you should consider, man. You know what I'm saying? When you hearing these words, because everything that's happening right now, contrary to popular belief, is written within the scriptures. All right, you just, like I said, speaking about previously, you just have to have the eyes and the ears to receive the things that are written and be able to decode these things. Because Yahweh Shem Shai has given his men the understanding of the times that we're living in, man. Because this Edom, I don't know if he reads the scriptures or he's into the scriptures, or he's so-called conspiracy theorist, but obviously he says he's either ex-military or used to be in the Marine Corps or something like that. But he knows the times that we're living in based on his knowledge and that expertise. But we know the times that we're living in based on scripture, based on prophecy, man. And the prophecy said that these things would take place, man. You know, it's just, man, these people, man, like I said, they're gone, man. You know. But it says, bring it back, verse 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And that rock ultimately is Yahweh Shem Shai. You know what I'm saying? Because it tells you that in a few scriptures, but this is one that just came off my head. 1 Samuel 2:2. It says, "There is none holy as the Lord, for there is none beside thee, neither is there any rock like our power," man. Matter of fact, let me get a few more on that. Yahweh Shem Shai, he's our rock, man. He's our salvation. He's basically our everything, man. Because even when you look at the characteristics and the qualities of a rock, it's solid in nature. You know what I mean? And it's weighty. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically Yahweh Shem Shai. You know what I'm saying? But let me see if I can grab a few more scriptures on rock, because there's a lot more scriptures on that. But if I can, I'll just hop back into the topic. See, 1 Samuel 22:32. For who is Yahweh save the Lord? Who is a rock save our God? For 1 Samuel 22:47. The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock, and exalted be the Lord, be the God of the rock of my salvation. This is 2 Samuel chapter 23. 2 Samuel 23:3. The God of Israel said, the rock of Israel spake to me, he that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of Yahweh. That's a good one. That's a good one. Take that one down. Yeah, man. All right, but going back to the point, man. Like I said, you gonna have to be your foundations and your beliefs and what you trust in is gonna have to be founded upon Yahweh Shem Shai. You can't be believing and trusting in your guns and these carnal things, because it's not going to get you through, man. This is verse 25. And the rain descended and the floods came. It says, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not. It says, for it was founded upon a rock. Yeah, and that's your foundation. You know what I'm saying? The foundation is Yahweh Shem Shai. You know what I'm saying? So if you build your house upon a rock, upon a sturdy, landmass, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like sand or something like that, then when the waves and the wind and the storm comes, man, you're gonna be okay. Or let's say if you build your house upon real real weak like ground, it's not sturdy, it's not stable. You know what I mean? The foundation of that house will fall down. All right, that's what basically how y'all shot liking you know your faith to, man, your belief. You know what I'm saying? What you trust in. This is verse 26. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be like unto a foolish man which built his house upon sand. And you can, you see, like if you ever seen a sandcastle, the foundation is not there. Obviously, the whole castles built out of sand. But if even if you was to build a house upon sand, it wouldn't be as sturdy and stable as if you build it upon a solid piece of rock or a solid piece of landmass. Verse 27: And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it, man. Yeah, so yeah, man. If you don't have your trust, I'm only speaking to our people when I say this. If you don't have your trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, and it's in something else, man, ultimately it's gonna be to your demise, and it's not gonna work, you know, because the Lord is the only thing that's gonna get us through these times that we're coming into, man. And the men of the Lord, the believers of Yahweh Shem Shai, they understand these things, and they ultimately know what time we living in, man. And this like I said, this military guy, he brought out some good information. What I'm saying? He seems like he in the loop, but he don't understand that shit is gonna get a lot more real than what he thinks, man. Let me see. Let's see. Sorry. Wanted to get another one in here, man. Say worm Jacob. It might be. Let's see, type in worm. No, it's not there. Let's see. Yep, it's Isaiah chapter 41, verse I started at 13. For I, the Lord thy God, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, Fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, man. Yeah, so, man, all in all, man, just believe on Yahweh Shemel Shah. Trust that he's gonna get us through this, you know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, he do, man, if we be of that number, if we be of that fold. Because there's no way else out of this, man. If you look at it from, even a logical standpoint, man, because you can escape something. Matter of fact, it says that in Amos, you can escape the famine. You know what I mean? And you you can escape the famine, and then you run into a fucking militia group, and they take your ass out. Or you can escape both those, and then you get eaten by a wild animal. You know what I'm saying? Or you can escape that, and you know what I mean. Then concentration camps. And that's why I said it speaks about that in this chapter. Let me see. I started Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him, man. It says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it, man? Yeah, so that's the circumstances that we gonna come to, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you can escape certain things that's about to come to the shores of America or wherever you're at. But there's always something else around the corner. You know what I'm saying? If the Lord is not with you, you know what I'm saying? That's what guys like this, and your Double Sevens and Christopher Greens and the fucking Alex Jones. That's what the guys like him and these truthers don't understand, man. You cannot prepare for the things that's about to come. It's gonna be out of our control. It's gonna be on a different magnitude, a different level, man. You know, all you gotta do is read about what happened during the time of Egypt, man. You had circumstances that took place upon earth that were what Esau calls biblical proportions, man. All right, biblical scales, man. It's gonna be a lot of events that's gonna take place, man. So Lord willing, you know, the Lord covers us, man, and like I said, keeps us in His good graces, man. Cause shit is about to get real. Um, Let me see. I just want to get a few more. Um, See, Salakia. See, hold fast. I'm going to draw near. Here we go. Uh, I'm gonna end it off this. End it off on this one. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 22. Let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water. That's just truth. It says, "Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for He is faithful that promise." Man, you know what I mean. So you gotta be, you gotta be, you can't waver in this thing, man. All right, you gotta be sure of what you believe in and understand what you're into. You know what I'm saying? Understand why the Heavenly Father has brought you into this truth and the times that we're approaching, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna be nothing nice, man. You know. Matter of fact, I know I said I was gonna end it on that, but let me grab like two more. It says verse 25, man. It says not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching, man. So as you see the day approaching too, man, you know, help brothers, man. Help brothers get on a higher level, and and help increase their faith, man. Cause like I said, man, this shit is gonna get real. You know what I'm saying? But I grab this last one, man. James chapter 1 verse 21. It says, "Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls." Man, so just remember that these precepts, these scriptures, this truth that we've been, that the Lord has given us and let us be a part of, it is gonna be worth it. The years that brothers spent into diligently searching the scriptures, and you know what I mean, um, hitting them highways and byways, it's gonna be worth it, man. Because scriptures say knowledge and wisdom shall be the truth, shall be the stability of that time, man. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom and the Bible, boy.